Oh, Levi C's been dropping some really good stuff lately. I'm gonna call
Yeah.
them up next. Okay, Levi, I've been loving the stuff you've been putting out lately. I gotta hear either your headcanon or a headcanon question.
So my headcanon was that I was wanting to share was related to Sonic Unleashed because in Unleashed we see that the Chaos Emeralds are connected to the Gaia temples because they restored each other. The Chaos Emeralds, when placed in them, restored the planet, and the planet restored the Chaos Emeralds. And then at the end of the game, we see like uh, Chip summon all the Gaia temples with the Chaos Emeralds inside of them. We see in the cutscene like the Chaos Emeralds reacting to Chip whenever he says, I have the quote written down here: "Seven lights of the earth rekindle." So when he says that, that causes all the Gaia temples and the Chaos Emeralds to return to him. So my headcanon on how the Chaos Emeralds were created was that the Earth itself created the Chaos Emeralds to help combat Dark Gaia. What do you think of that? Do you
Holy
agree?
crap. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Chaos Emeralds, man. That's a rabbit hole and a half. That's a really good way to rationalize Sonic Unleash. At
Yeah,
least. Yeah,
and
because yeah, you're right.
they do also say in the game that Chip and Dark Gaia have been fighting each other since the beginning of time. So
Right.
this all started back at the very beginning. So yeah,
Right. Um, so they've been fighting from the beginning. Correct. And yep, in the game, the Chaos Emeralds were connected to the Gaia temples. So we have different versions of Chaos Emeralds, or like in basically any universe. Um, so that's a good one. Where they were created to combat like the darkness from Dark Gaia. Um, so I completely believe that it comes from like naturally, like organically from the earth, or at least like from the chaos energy, the pure chaos energy that and like the whole universe just has. It's like the force or something. It's like oxygen or whatever. It's the essence of and everything. Um, so in in Sonic lore, Chaos Emeralds probably are they're more associated with like some sort of like deities that put them or created them or made them made the earth or the universe organically make them be just like the Master Emerald. um but in the game that totally makes sense where they're connected to the Gaia temples and helps Chip and Sonic defeat Dark Gaia. And it's like the pull and push thing, like the yin and yang situation in Sonic Unleashed. So I like that. That's really cool. I never thought about that too. Like if like the Earth, like that was the actual purpose of the Chaos Emeralds in that piece of lore from Sonic Unleashed. So I like that. That's pretty cool.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Kevin, what do you think about this Chaos
I,
Emerald thing?
I have a question based off of that. How do you think the Master Emerald plays into all that headcanon?
So this is the thing. The Master Emerald. I've talked about this before, where it's like it's almost sentient. Like it gives people visions, it guides people, right? It's either some sort of like deity that talks through the Master Emerald, or the Master Emerald itself. It's like like a guiding force, and the Chaos Emeralds are an extension, right? Because they can nullify the power of the Master Emerald, vice versa, if I'm not mistaken. Um, so either some sort of force, and because the thing is, in the Sonic canon, I mean, like I said, everything is like basically canon, basically. From the Archie comics, there are canon deities or forces in the Chaos Force that manipulate all this stuff. And we just like mortals can tap into that power, like Shadow, which is he's like an expert in this stuff. Um, and that's where I think the Master Emerald and Chaos Emeralds come from. Um, So it's all connected, and that's how I rationalize it. We haven't met like people or deities that have like exclusively taken credit for all this, but that's like really like far out stuff that like only appear in the comics. So I don't really touch a base on that too much. But yeah.
So on in game canon though,
Mhm.
we do know for sure that the Master Emerald has a will of its own. Like it
Yeah,
shows Knuckles the egg carrier in Sonic Adventure
exactly.
when he's looking for the rest of the shards.
Right.
And the Soul Emeralds also have been said to have a will of their own by
Oh yeah.
Blaze. And in the recent Sonic Channel cover stories, we see the Chaos Emeralds actually send Sonic over to the Soul Dimension to fight with Blaze because she's protecting the Jewel Scepter from the zombified Captain Whisker. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Eggs.
the Chaos Emeralds and Master Emerald probably are alive, sentient, something.
Yeah, exactly. Like something is either communicating through them, or they're like you said, they're like some sort of like sentient about them, or they're like a guardian, a force of nature that can like guide people or guide chosen people. That's why I talked about this when I was doing the Blaze theory, where she like came from, when she was like with Silver in the future. We don't have to get into that, but like that's impressive. Did you know about the scepter? The jeweled scepter. That's really cool, actually.
Oh yeah, my Sonic timeline is 75 pages long right now.
Holy crap! All right, nice. So yeah, the jewel scepter. So yeah, literally Blade in the comics, in the IDW comics, she gets summoned based on the Soul Emeralds telling her like, "Hey, we need to go help Sonic with something."
Oh
And
yeah.
she got there, and like nothing was happening. But like the Soul Emeralds, the Soul Emeralds knew that something was gonna threaten their existence, or their, compromise their world. So they were like, "Hey, Blaze is a super powerful being. We'll use her and to assist." That's how I think Master Emerald and Chaos Emeralds work. Like Sonic is a powerful being. We'll use him to protect the world, and basically everything concerning where the Master Emerald is located, or the Soul Emeralds. So that's pretty cool. I like how
Yeah.
you think, Levi.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Levi. You've been dropping some really good stuff. I'm loving every moment of it.
I'm always happy to help.